Hey, I just wanted to make a short video showing a couple new rigs that I'd acquired. First is the Ten Tec Omni D, and up here is the Ten Tec Omni A. The A is for analog, the D stands for digital, and they also have a few different features among the two. But I'm going to show back and forth that they actually both receive very well.
And we had a contract, and one of our partners,
There we go.
probably at the time our best partner was
That's the Omni A.
and they did a lot of work for us, and they had customers in the U.S. that they took us into.
Still drifting a little bit. It's not all the way warmed up yet.
In Northern Europe
A little QSB there.
and then this one here was in Turkey, of course. And
then this rig down here.
Kind of a real quick, interesting story, but just before Christmas, the beginning of Christmas week, I guess it was, just about, my CFO came to me and said, listen, I've heard some things that I don't like about the system we sent over to Istanbul, and I said, well,
18 gig attenuation.
which system was it? Who were we working with? Is it IBM? And I said, well, I'm not worried about IBM.
And it has a slug-tuned pre-selector. They call it a resonator.
Of course, I am too. I was too, but so I agreed I would go over there real quick and make sure everything was okay.
They both sound real nice.
And everything was okay.
This one, the A,
IBM rep, and she was very
when I first got it,
about the customer and so forth.
I took some pictures of the repair, but the it's called a PTO, which is a permeability tuned oscillator, and this was seized up. And what happens is there's grease inside the bearings. There's grease inside the bearings that move this I don't know if you call it a rod or whatever, in and out of a round coil, and the bearings were seized. So that grease hardens over time and basically just turns solid. So I had to take it apart. I had to take that oscillator out, the PTO out, get all the old hard grease out, and re-grease it with some white lithium grease, and it works great now. It sounds good, and puts out over 100 watts also. And then this one down here was just, I didn't have to do anything. It just worked. I bought both of these from the State of a Silent Key, and they also came with wait, switch to this one. They came with a Ten Tec power supply that has the built-in speaker, but something's wrong with that power supply. It's not putting out the higher amperage on transmit. It actually is. I don't know. It won't put out enough amps for transmit. So at first I thought it was the rig that had a problem, but it's not. So I have to fix that. Right now I'm just running off my Astron supply, and they're working great. They've been a lot of fun to use, and there's not a lot of extra features on here. You can't really adjust your transmit audio, and there's not a lot of frills. There's no built-in tuner, but it's just a fun rig. That's why I made space on my bench for both of them, and have to restring the dial on here because it was all stretched out. So you can see that there's no needle in here. You can't really see where you're at on frequency. That actual dial string is down here right now, so I have to restring that. It has a piece of elastic cordage to it, and then a regular string, and the elastic was lost its stretch, so I couldn't reuse it. So I need to get a new piece of that and restring it, and then it should be back to a fully functioning rig again. And it's been a lot of fun. So I'm really starting to enjoy these Omnis. And actually the first the first CW contact, the first contact I made on this this Omni D was over the weekend for the FOC contest on HF, and the first contact I made was with a gentleman over towards the East Coast, and when I looked him up on QRZ, I was going to send him an email, thanking him because he was running high speed CW, and I was running a straight key. And he actually slowed down for me and took the time out to send my name back and said thanks. This is all while he's trying to run a contest. So I was going to send an email and thank him. And when I look on his QRZ page, he's running Ten Tec gear also. So I thought that was pretty interesting and sent him an email, and he replied, and we had a conversation about how much fun these Ten Tec rigs are. And so that's where I'm at now. Hopefully at the next few Hamfests, I'll be looking for some more Ten Tec equipment and see if I can have some fun with them. And I still have my newer gear, of course, and I'll probably use those for contests also, but we'll see. I have fun trying different equipment. In the 90s, my first HF transceiver was an older Ten Tec. Actually, it was probably newer than this, but it was a Ten Tec HF rig, and I don't really remember what kind, but I know my first solo HF contact without my Elmer there when I got my license was on a Ten Tec. So kind of a nice turn of events to be back into using Ten Tec transceivers. All right, thanks for watching.